Hello YouTube, this is Crosscheck and welcome to another very exciting video. Now today we're gonna be doing a little tutorial on how to turn on the systems and the engines on the ZIBO 737, on the modded ZIBO 737-800 aircraft. Now I did one of these earlier, but it seems they changed a couple of things and people are having some issues turning the aircraft on. So let's see if this works better. Anyway, let's get right into it. Make sure to download the checklist that I created a while ago. It's on the description below. Download that and you can follow me. We're gonna be working on that checklist. Anyway, first thing is first we need to secure the cabin. So battery on and covered, standby powered, auto and covered. DC voltmeter selector, this is the one on the left, should be on BAT. AC voltmeter selector to standby power, there it is. Master caution, disengage. Hydraulic pumps, it says all off, but we're good having only the electric ones off. Fuel pumps, all are off. Interior lights as required. We don't really require interior lights, so we're good. Cabin utility power on. Cabin, and this is the utility. Well, no, this is the cabin utility, and this is the IFE. Does it say something about this one? Okay, yeah, IFE pass seat power on. It is on. Ground power, connect and on. It can be the ground power unit or the well, yeah, we have right now the ground power unit, so it is connected, so we can activate it. Yeah, now we're receiving electricity from ground. Okay, pitot covers or pitot covers removed. Yes, correct. AC voltmeter selected to ground power. There we go. We are receiving power. Emergency lights armed. External lights position to steady. And wheel well, logo and wing. Actually, the wing, I think I'm gonna put it on until ready for takeoff, because it says a little message. That message, and I love that message before taking off. Anyway, after that, seat belts auto, smoking sign auto, enter FMC. Well, this is where the FCC tells us to go to the FMC and set the fuel. So okay, what we're gonna do really quick, fast and quick, let's go over here to simbrief.com and let's put our departure. It's gonna be Equilibrium Lima X-ray to Lowy. Always fun, always dangerous. The airframe is a Boeing 737-800, which equals to a 738. That is correct. Cargo, we are gonna be taking 10 tons cargo total. Fuel weight auto, blah blah auto, that's all good. Okay, it gives us a route, and that should be good enough to generate a flight plan. Generating, blah blah blah. Okay, so now we have some information here that will be required. Okay, so let's put the payload on weight and balance. So we said payload 10 tons. And okay, Let's see, the fuel, block of fuel, almost 6 tons. 5.9. So let's try to fill that without using the center tank, and we get how much? Uh, okay, in total 7,000. Okay, so well above what we need. So let's do 2,900. 2009. Okay, that's close enough. 2,900. Okay, doesn't want to. Come on, man. Cooperate. Doesn't want to. Okay, but that's good enough. So we got all the fuel on the wings, no fuel in the central tank. We got the block that we require, 5.8 tons. We got the payload, center of gravity. Default is, well, it's the default, so that's good, I guess. And done. Apply changes. So there we go. Now that's that. Okay, let's continue with the checklist. The fuel and the payload has been set, and now the recirc fans, which are over here, should be in auto. They are in auto. Packs in auto. They are in auto. Isolation valve auto. It is in auto. Autopilots. They are off. Speed brake. It is off. IR selector. That should have been done. That should be the first thing to do. But oh well. Let's set them to nav. Huh? We should do the test and the blah 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 things before, but I didn't do it. My bad. I'm quite in a hurry. But the test can be done over here. But I don't think you're able to do a test here. And if you go all the way to... Okay, we gotta wait for this. If you go all the way to the heading, it tells you how much time remaining for the aircraft to align. So 13 minutes, that is quite a lot, if you ask me. Anyway, enter FMC and complete. Okay, so let's first clear all the information that they are sending to us. Click on FMC, pause init, and let's put the reference airport where we are at, which in this case is Echo Lima, Lima X-ray. And now let's copy this information and paste it over here. And there we go. Now let's continue with the checklist. Okay, supposedly the IRS selector should be on a line, and now that we set this, we should be on nav. Didn't do that, but you get the idea. Enter FMC and complete. Route, perf init. Okay, let's go to the route. Now we know we're coming from Echo Lima, Lima X-ray, and we're going to Lima, Oscar Whiskey, India. And now to start typing out our route, we need to go to next page and then fill this, guys. So the routing, this is it. Really exciting. Okay, so you should have this. And now we are going to type the first waypoint, and then the airway, and then the next airway, and the next airway, and the last waypoint. This is the departure, and this is the arrival. We're not gonna put those at the moment. Hopefully we will have no issues doing what I just told you. So okay, the first waypoint is Golf Tango, Quebec. Holy cow, my bad. Sorry, I apologize. Okay, so Golf Tango, Quebec. So this is a waypoint, and now a airway. Next airway is Uniform Romeo 7. And now the next waypoint is looping. We're not putting that in. It should be set automatically. The next airway is Uniform Mike 164. And there we go. Looping was added automatically. The next airway is Uniform Lima 607. And Lutava was added automatically. We have no airways left, so the last waypoint is Cevix. That is X-Ray Echo Bravo India X-Ray. Nice. Activate, execute. Now the checklist said route and perf init. So now let's go to perf init. We click over here, that's good. Reserves, let's take 5 tons for this aircraft, that should be okay. Cost index, I'm gonna take 14, that should be good. And the flight level that we're gonna be taking is going to be 310. And execute. That is good, that's good. Okay, so let's continue with the checklist. We have the route, we have the perf init. Now, we're going to turn on the APU. For the APU, we need to turn on the fuel pump forward number 1. Forward number 1 on. And there we go. APU start. Let's hold it a little bit, just until we see a little light turn on. There we go. Lower all pressure, and this thingy should go all the way up and then give us APU power. Once the APU gives us a little bit of power, we turn the generator switches of the APU on the left and right, which has these two. So we're just waiting for a little light right here to turn on. Just waiting. Okay, something I completely forgot, and it should be on the checklist. I don't know why it isn't, but this aircraft starts without the parking brake set, so make sure to set it. If I set it right now, it's gonna disconnect the ground power. So now we have APU. I'm gonna turn this on. Now we don't have ground power. Let me put the parking brake. There we go. So yeah, make sure you get that one before starting with everything else. And probably once you turn the battery on, you should go ahead and start aligning those IRSs. How are we doing actually? 7 minutes, Jesus. Okay, we can take it easy. So now we have the APU. APU generator switches left and right are on. APU and engine blade switches to on. So all of these. AC voltmeter selector to APU. We got some nice power. Oh, here it is. Parking brake set. I don't know why we should put the parking brake until this moment, but I guess. I mean, if it was really windy, we wouldn't be able to align the aircraft without the parking brake, because if it moves while aligning the IRSs, well, we're gonna have a bad time. Anyway, let's continue. So parking brake is set. Ground connections, disconnect and remove all. They are disconnected and removed. Master caution, disengage. Common frequency. Gotta contact delivery. That's mostly when you're flying on VATSIM. At the time being, you don't have to, but it will be right here. This is your radio. And you can set the standby frequency and change it to the active frequency. You can see as that. Squawk set. Also, that's something for VATSIM. In this case, I have the squawk of 6714. You can move it around with all 4 knobs. So, yeah. Okay. Altimeter set. The current altimeter for this airport is, let me check, second. Ba 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 ba. 1007 QNH, not inches. So let's change that to hectopascals. You can see it below here changing. In inches is 2992. In hectopascals is 1013. So 1007. Whoops. There we go. 1007. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's continue with the checklist. Whoa, this is not what I was doing. Altimeter set, first altitude. The first altitude over here is 6,600, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not checking it, but I think I remember. Anyway, this is where you set the first altitude. Enter FMC and complete departure. Okie dokie. So, on limit, let's go depth arrival, departure. And we know from our flight plan that we are taking off via Juliet Tango, Quebec, 8 Tango. And there's only one runway available for the departure, so we know we are departing from runway 06. And execute. You can see our legs. Everything looks in order, so we don't have to move anything. Now, route check discontinuities, it's good. Takeoff, part 1, part 2. So, rev, init, 1, take off. Flaps 5, CG, let's just click. Now we have a trim of 4.5. Be good enough. Now we are missing these speeds, and that should be because here. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything. Init rev, route, init. Okay, on N1 limit, I'll just click this one. Hopefully it will help us for it. Yeah, there we go. That's it. So yeah, when you reach the, let's see, N1 limit, just click up here, and it will set the temperature. And then you can go to takeoff, and it will enable with these speeds. Just add them there. That's good enough. Good, good, good. Okay, so departure is set, route is set, takeoff part 1, and it says part 2, but I'm not gonna touch part 2 for the time being. If you want, you can. I'm not. Anyway, elevator trim set to FMC data, we already did. It's to 4.5, as it says right here. Gangway remove, it is removed. Doors check closed, they are closed, nothing to worry about. Generator bus transfer switch check covered, and it's this one, so it is covered, so that's good. Now fuel pumps, all usable, which are all the wing fuel pumps, which are these ones, all on. No crossfeed, make sure it's closed. Hydraulic pumps, it says all on. I don't know why, but all on. Anti-collision lights on, and packs left and right should be off. That is so we can have enough power to start our engines. Thrust to idle. So yeah, basically what we did right now is get our aircraft ready for the engine startup. Let's do something really fun also. let's call the better pushback. I want you pushback to here. Okay, let's try to make this interesting. I want you to push me to here, and then I want you to push me to here. Okay, no, it doesn't. It just makes one. Okay, that's good. Oh, it kind of follows, right? Oh, that's good. Okay.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Come on, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Ground to cockpit. Toast driving up.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna start our engines as we're getting pushed back. So we gotta wait. Okay, no, wait. Oh my goodness. Before that, we must make sure we have the IRS aligned. It is aligned. Okay. Yeah, you can see right here. Duh. Okay. Awesome. I'm ready. Bring it on, Mr. Pushback person. Bring it on. It reminds me, those guys remind me of GoldenEye, the Nintendo 64 game. They look, well, at least this guy, the one here. Look at that dude. I mean,
okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Set parking brake.
Parking brake is set, so you can come on and lock me up. I love this plugin. It's so great. Look at that. Amazing how this thing can carry the front weight of the aircraft. Nice. This is such a great plugin. There she goes. Look at that. Damn right.
Now connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Releasing parking brake. Okay, so now the pushback is gonna start.
Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
He told us we can start the engine, so let's start. Pushback, start. Duct pressure gauge, verify 30 psi. Okay, that's not 30 psi, most definitely. We're losing some here. Okay, maybe not. Well, whatever. So, yeah. Ignition selector switch to opposite. Last flight I used the left one, so now I'm using the right one. Now, left engine selector to ground. And I usually start the second engine first, but the checklist says left engine, so that's what I'm doing. Left engine selector start switch on, and left engine fuel control to on when we see this one reaching about 20. Okay, that's more than we need. Left engine, okay, now left fuel control on, yeah, left engine start switch. It kicks back, set to continuous, okay. It kicked back, set to continuous. Right engine switch to ground. Same thing, when it reaches 20, let's give it some fuel. And as we're doing this, we're getting pushed back, so it is pretty awesome. Good.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
Parking brake, because the pushback.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, it's got fuel. Now let's wait for this to kick. And no. And it kicked. Set to continuous. And nice. There we go. Okay, so after that, generator engine switches left and right on. Okay, no, that's not right. Okay, engine switches. Okay, generator engine switches on. Okay, disconnect. Yeah, those one. There we go. And now we can do the AC multiverse selector right to engine 1, engine 2. We got power, that's good. And APU now goes off. APU.
Tower is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. I'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Hide the heat switch. That is the probe on. Windows heat. If we are below 10 degrees Celsius, which we're not, would be on. Not in this case. Anti-ice switch if we were below 10 degrees Celsius again, which we are not. So we're not turning this anti-ice on. Okay. And yaw damper on. Flaps set. How do I move this? I'm gonna use my button. Key 1, 2, 5. There we go. Auto brake to RTO. And pushback and taxi lights should now be on. Right. Runway turn off, why not? Runway turn off lights on, yeah, there we go. And TCAS test.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust.
Yeah, it's gonna say a lot of stuff.
Climb now. Climb
Let's
now.
suppose the test is good now, so test. Now we should be taxiing, and we, as we taxi, we set the autopilot, set the things that we require. For example, the flight directors. And, I mean, just follow the checklist, and you'll do fine. The auto throttle, match the heading with the runway. Just make sure everything is in order, right? And you should probably be able to enable both of those. And you can engage the autopilot once you're in the air, 500 feet at least above the ground. So that's going to be really exciting. And yeah, when you're taxiing, it says autopilot. Autopilot is engaged bar, flight directors, which are these ones. Auto throttle, arm. Indicated airspeed to V2, which was around 120 something. Heading, runway heading. I think it was runway 26, so it would be 260 the heading. Altitude, check initial altitude, we got it. Once we're on the holding point, turn the landing lights on. Runway turn off lights on, taxi lights off. Position lights strobe and steady. Turn the wing lights on when we get that message, which is really exciting. And the TCAS to Tara. And the transponder to Port Charlie, which it is already Port Charlie, so that's good. And we're ready for takeoff. The parking brake will be set. Thrust levers to takeoff. Parking brake released. Yoke after 80 knots, you're gonna push forward a little bit. Well, then on rotate speed, we will rotate, and on V2 we should be lifting off. After takeoff, the trim as required. I mean, yeah, gear up 500 feet. Once you reach 500 feet per minute at least, the gear goes up. Autopilot can go up to 500 feet above the runway or the terrain, and the nav and LNAV can go on. And flaps raised on a schedule. But yeah, you can continue the checklist, and that it's pretty simple. But that's the way you would turn on the aircraft and you configure the FSC. So hopefully that was helpful to some people. Anyway, that was pretty much it. Happy flying. Cross check out.